Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to Sakura Succubus 2. We've sort of failed, I think? I'm not sure 100%. So, we are going to do the usual. Start the new game, skip the text we've seen, and we'll find out if there's something more. Ask for the autograph. So apparently, according to my informants over here, we are supposed to actually say your cooking is most as good as my mother's, instead of that was the best miso soup I've ever had in my life. That's what I chose previously. I don't know, like, I don't like giving that answer.
Only almost?
Hifumi's brow furrows.
Then it seems I still have my work cut out for me. I can't afford to lose to your mother! I will keep working hard. And one day, I'm sure I will be able to best her.
Hifumi is still smiling, but she looks pretty fired up. Maybe she's more competitive than she lets on. I guess you take cooking pretty seriously, huh?
Oh yes, it's one of my passions. I cannot settle for being third rate or even second best. I want to make food that is more delicious than anything else you have ever tasted.
Me in particular?
Yes, you.
Hifumi nods decisively.
I know I have not known you all that long, Hiroki, but I would like to make you happy all the same. You made me very happy when you praised my movies, you see. So now, I would like to return the favor. If this soup is not up to your standards, I'll have to keep working on it. I won't be satisfied until you say it is very best miso soup you have ever tasted. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Good luck with that. It seems like I flipped some sort of switch inside Hifumi. She's rolling up those long sleeves of hers with newfound determination, her eyes blazing. I think her soup was good already, but I won't question her if she wants to keep working at it. I think her dedication is kind of admirable, actually. Hifumi isn't at all like Ayu, she's not a bit two-faced. She really must love her fans. I mean, Ayu is very two-faced, that's true, no matter how you look at it. And there is my girl Cosmos. So... okay, so it's also a different choice that I'm supposed to take here. Damn! Tell Cosmos she should take care of herself. Learn to take care of herself. Oh my god. I don't mind looking after you to a degree, but I can't always be there for you, you know. I want you to be a little self-sufficient. Cosmos pouts. Actually, that's a fair thing to say in the end, but you know.
I'd really rely on you. But I don't want you to worry either. I know you're saying this because you love me.
Yes.
So thank you, Hiroki. You really are nice.
I know, I'm pretty average really. But I think any guy would want to be nice to a cutie like you. I kissed Cosmos again, and she sighs against my mouth. That's true, that's true. I mean, technically you should be nice to everyone, but... you know... how it is. Tell him... I think I said previously that I'd like to talk to her more. Apparently, we are supposed to take that she shouldn't get her hopes up. Ah, well, don't get your hopes up. I'm just an average guy, and Cosmos only took an interest in me because Marina did. And Marion likes me because of my smell.
Ah, yes, your smell.
Hifumi's eyes soften.
I have not had the pleasure of conversing with you for as long as they have, but even I have noticed your particular aroma. It came to me in a gust of breeze during our first encounter.
Have I said this? I think I said this in the Sakura Succubus 1. That I was told I smelled of candies. Somehow. I don't know if it's still a thing for... it was a long time ago though. Anyway,
it came to me on a gust of breeze during our first encounter. And I have been able to think of little else ever since. You do smell wonderful, Hiroki. You're even more fragrant than a fair lilac.
Well, thanks. Since I'm a guy, I'm not used to being compared to flowers. It's not very manly. Who cares? But I guess I'll take it. There's something else I'm curious about, though. If you want to talk to me so badly, why didn't you approach me earlier? Wouldn't that be easier than waiting in this hot spring, hoping I'd come along? Maybe she can predict the future. And she knew you would be there. Or something like this. There was no guarantee I would come here for tonight.
I suppose not. But I thought this was my best option.
And we can skip. Seriously, if you want all of this text and you haven't been through the game from the very beginning, just check the videos from the first one. Because you will get access basically to all of the text now, right? Okay, over here I kind of wanted to say I wanted to say what we are supposed to say, but I said I think partner sounds fine. I know that was okay-ish, but let's say this one now. Yes, because that's what supposedly we are supposed to say. I wanted to choose this one. I should have chosen this one previously as well. Alright, I'd rather be your husband, Marina.
Ha! Is it? My.
Marina goes, amused, I think, at my impertinence.
This is quite a bold claim, for I can say I'm unhappy about it. I'm not the romantic sort, and I've never thought of marriage before, but it might be nice if I could be a bride.
She would look so good in the white dress, the wedding dress. You'd make a lovely bride. I bet you'd look great in white, with a veil. Or maybe you'd go for something sexier.
Silly Hiroki. I'm sexy no matter what I wear.
That's true. Guess I can fold that. Marina's got such a good body, she'd probably look good in a potato sack.
It's much too early for me to think of marriage, for I still have a business to run. I'm far too busy. And if you wed me, you'll be obliged to wed Cosmos too. And maybe even I...
No. I mean, Cosmos, okay. Yes, I would like, maybe. God damn it, what I am thinking about? I'm not thinking of getting married as well, okay? It's not necessary. You could be with someone, you don't need marriage. That's a fact. Anyway,
we're all crazy about you. But enough of that, let us continue our date.
Since it's my first time, I accept you treat me well. First time in a while we are spending it there. Over here I went the correct way apparently, and I'm glad. I'm glad I did it previously as well. Okay? I would not have it any other way. I think over here I've chosen what I'm supposed to choose, so I think you look great. Yes. And I mean the Succubi forms, of course. And over here, the great battle, blue or pink. And apparently, I should have chosen the one to basically kind of fight them off. Because Ayu chooses pink, Cosmos chooses blue. Ayu actually choosing what I would choose, so blue over all those pink colors. Definitely over the pink. Over the green probably as well, I mean given the fact that my walls are also blue-ish. I think that's my favorite color basically. But oh no, red. Red is my favorite. You probably can guess why, if you know what's my favorite football team. Anyway, green. Let's say green.
Green?
I pulls a face.
That was even an option, you dummy. And who likes green?
For technically green is good for your eyes, as far as I'm concerned. It kind of helps you relax the eyes, right? I should have painted my walls green after all. Given that it would be helpful while recording and so on. Anywho.
I don't like green either. See, even Cosmos agrees with me.
Hey, what's wrong with green?
It is not a creative color.
What? Is that a reference to something? I don't get it.
It really isn't.
I seems to, because she nods contentedly.
Anyway, getting back to the most important subject, which is, of course, me. This outfit is a very symbol of idolhood and so on.
I would still choose green over the pink. Ping doesn't work. Ping doesn't. Okay, over here I had the correct answer, of course. Why wouldn't I? I want her. I want Hazel Williams. And that's a fact. Oh! Oh! Interesting. So, over here I'm supposed to go differently. Your post is raunchy for our newspapers readers. Interesting. It's just a bit raunchy, so I don't think there is anything wrong with it, but it might attract an unsavory kind of clientele.
Huh? What does that mean?
Hazel wrinkles her nose.
I was born and raised in America. So my Japanese isn't the best. I can understand all those long words.
I feel so bad for her. No offense. I just meant this photograph is probably 2 slashes.
Slashes?
Sexy then, to be published in a newspaper.
Ah, you really think so? I wasn't writing sexy, I just wanted to show you a cool pose. But maybe you're right.
Laughing, Hazel gets to her feet. She doesn't look at all ashamed that she really flashed me, for she isn't even blushing. This girl is impressive in more ways than one. She might be a talented sportswoman, but she's also a massive airhead. Also, we've read this before, so... Now apparently we are going to skip a lot, very a lot, until the second meeting, yes? And over here... Okay, let's go with that one first. I will decline. Oh my god, this is so bad. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm sorry. But let's see what this will give us. In the end, I decline Hazel's offer. Tempting though it may be. This is getting late and I'd like to be back home sooner rather than later. I'm tired after a hard day's work and right now I want nothing more than to collapse on my futon. Think about it. Sorry about going louder. Thinking about it like that is a little sadful. If Hazel had propositioned me in such a way 5 years ago, I doubt I would have refused. Who would? She's undeniably attractive. I wouldn't. I'm just doing this for the sake of ending. I'd love to be with her again, but I'd love to go to bed even more. What? Gee, is this really the end of the rounds for me? I must be getting old. My work at the Okawa... Oh! But we skip this. Maybe we'll run into... Okay. My work at the Okawa Sports Center wrapped up. I take my leave. I catch the 18:30 p... No needed 4 p.m. train back home and arrive a little after 20. By this point, the night has well and truly fallen. It's dark when I reach my apartment. The streets lit by the orange glare of the street lamps. Moths flit about these lamps, humming all the while. I've never really liked moths, I understand. They're ugly creatures, true. With spindly little legs and buggy eyes, true. I'm not a fan of insects, it's generally same. It's a shame we're in the middle of summer, not even Tokyo's free of insects. Oh yeah, Japan is pretty bad with it, isn't it? Once a few summers back, my crappy apartment got invested with ants. Winters aren't much better for the moths and the ants disappear, sure, but then you've got cockroaches to contend with. What? Dude, I think it's your problem only. How do you even manage that? Man, living Tokyo sure is great. I look dully at my apartment, illuminated by the nearby street lamps. It's a rundown, ramshackle sort of building. Sometimes the roof leaks when it rains, the log under always jumps, and the drains make odd, gargling noises. But it's your own place, right? It'd be nice if I could move out, but everywhere else is so expensive. Oh, yeah, there is that, yeah. Yeah, the prices are ridiculously high, that's true. It's annoying that basically, at least in Poland, if you want to get something, get a loan! It's so annoying. Anyway, maybe my home would be less miserable if I had a cute girlfriend waiting for me. But I know that to be nothing more than a fantasy. I've yet to put my key in the lock, but I know what I'll find when I step past the threshold. The interior of my teeny tiny apartment will be empty. Lights off, windows shut. There will be dirty dishes piled in the sink from my yesterday. The floor will be strewn with junk, and I think I need to take the trash out. Living on my own can be pretty rough. I've been doing it for years, but I've never quite gotten the hang of it. I'm doing my best to present a facade of being a functioning adult, but simple chores can pile up fast, particularly if I've been busy at work. True that. Cooking and cleaning is such a pain. True that. Ah well, since I'm here, I might as well let myself inside. There's no point hanging up about like a burglar. I fish my key out of my coat and let myself in the apartment with a soft click on the lock. Welcome home. I don't expect anybody to answer my greeting. She looks good.
Oh, Hiroki, welcome back.
So you can imagine my surprise when I come face to face with somebody who definitely should not be here. Yamamoto Hifumi is leaning at the table. She's not actually, she's standing in my kitchen, a teapot in one hand. Green tea, yes. She's wearing the elegant attire of the Japanese maid. You know, it's a really great attire. A frilly apron tied about her waist and a white headdress upon her head. The long sleeves of Hifumi's also thick thighs. Oh my god, do you see that? The long sleeves of Hifumi's sea green gown trail across the table. Her dark hair cascades over her back, while a few strands tumble over her slim shoulders. I've never seen Hifumi in such clothes before, but it suits her. Her makeup even matches her attire, her eyelids colored with green powder. She looks incredibly real. But is she really? I just can't fathom why she would be here. She isn't a hallucination cooked up by my desperate brain, is she? This is all too perfect.
Hifumi, what are you doing here? I just thought I would stop by to see how you are, my dear Hiroki. Why wouldn't I?
Oh, I have all the achievements. Oh, so basically with all the choices I made previously, I got the ending. So there's no ending with Hazel? I don't know anymore. Anyway.
I just thought I would stop by to see how you are, my dear Hiroki. I made some curry for dinner today, but I cooked rather too much.
You tend to cook too much, don't you?
Rather than let it go to waste, I said I would bring a batch to you as a token of goodwill. You can call it thanks, I suppose, for taking such a good care of me while we were at the ryokan.
But you actually... I don't know if I did anything that great. I've thrown. Seeing the elegant Hifumi here in my cruddy little apartment is quite humbling. I wonder what she makes of this place. She isn't looking down on me, is she? What about the dirty dishes? And the messy floor at the... Wait, now that I'm looking around more closely, my apartment doesn't seem half as run down as it was when I left this morning. The dishes in the sink have all been cleaned up, and the tatami floor looks so clean you could eat off it. Hey, Hifumi, how long have you been here?
Long enough. About an hour maybe. I was just about to leave, as a matter of fact. I'm very glad you said to show up when you did, darling.
Right, and what did you do during that hour?
Well...
Hifumi pressed her index finger against her lower lip.
I could not help but notice that tea were a few chores that needed attention. I thought it might be best if I took care of them for you in your absence. I can imagine you must be busy, given your job. Warren told me that your boss was quite demanding.
He can be, yeah, but I've been working pretty hard this week, but you didn't need to clean up after my messes. I feel kind of guilty now.
Nonsense.
Hifumi chastises me gently, her voice unwavering.
You have no reason at all to feel bad, dear. I did it because I wanted to. It is a burden I took upon my own shoulders. You deserve all of this, and more, for your kindness. Why, I only washed a few plates and folded a few clothes.
So she did my laundry as well. And she did all this in under an hour. Is Hifumi actually gunning for her all as my wife? If so, she's making quite a case for herself. She has some waifu power. That's true. But that's not the most... You know what? I actually feel bad about thinking... She might be a real sadist underneath. But I kind of believe that she turned a new leaf and she left that behind. I don't mind a little bit, but not an overkill, that's for sure. Anyway, but that's not the most important thing here. I'm getting distracted. How do you find out where I live? And how do you get in?
To answer the first question, Marina told me.
I guess that does make sense.
And to answer the second one, well, I am a succubus. We have our ways.
Hifumi giggles mysteriously. I have to wonder how she was able to get in my apartment without a key. But it's not like this is anything new. Cosmos was able to do the same thing a little while ago. I guess locked doors are nothing when pitted against Succubus's powers. Not that I know that these powers entail. I guess I'll just chalk it up to magic. There's no point asking too many questions.
Now, Hiroki, would you do me the favor of letting me look after you?
Wait. I have a flashback right now. Aren't we doing basically the same thing for Cosmos?
I can pour some green tea, if you like. I brewed a fresh bath just before drive. It should help ease you after a weary day of work.
Oh, green tea sounds pretty good right about now. Thanks, Hifumi.
It's no problem, darling.
Hifumi tips the teapot and a stream of warm liquid oozes from the spout. The green tea hits the bottom of the cup with a soft splashing sound like a rain against asphalt. Man, I would drink some green tea. I only have Earl Grey right now around, and I have also black tea, but lately I'm not a fan. It's quite a comforting noise actually. While Hifumi pours the tea, she starts to hum under her breath. It's a soft, sweet song that sounds vaguely familiar. Is it some sort of lullaby? I'm starting to get sleepy.
Here you are, dear.
Hifumi sets the teapot to one side, then hands me the cup. I accept it gratefully, careful not to scald my fingers. Sea wafts from the top of the cup, and the distinctive scent of green tea hovers in the air. It's rich and earthy, and it helps relax me. My shoulders slump. The tension disappears from my body the moment I take a single sip. I close my eyes, luxuriating the taste of Hifumi's green tea. It's every bit as delicious as it smells, and there is something faintly nostalgic about it. I didn't expect to find Hifumi in my apartment waiting my arrival, but I could get used to this.
So, how is it, dear? Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. It's good. Thank you.
Well, there's plenty more where that came from. I prepared quite a lot.
Surely has a problem.
There's leftover curry too. It's chilling in a box in the fridge. If you like, I could take it out and reheat it for you. If it's more that you get some food in you, I won't want you passing out.
Thanks, Hifumi. I don't know if I'm all that hungry right now for...
No?
Hifumi tips her head to one side.
When was the last time you ate?
I can't quite remember, not for a while, at least, maybe at midday. I think I had some senbei crackers from the convenience store.
Crackers?!
Hifumi pouts.
Oh no, that will never do. You need to eat some proper food. I will prepare the curry mentally, unless...
She directs a subtle look at me, her eyes half-lidded.
You'd rather skip the main course and jump straight to dessert.
Dessert? I look at him blankly, too tired to gauge the true meaning behind words. What do you mean they're dead?
Well, I wonder.
Hifumi giggles.
As you've been so very busy lately, dear, I thought you might want to take this chance to let off some steam, so to speak. I can understand completely. You've been frustrated too. I too have been missing you quite terribly. I have been so busy with work myself last week. I was unable to spend any time with you. It was quite sad. But do you know what?
What?
In my latest movie, I am to play the role of a dutiful young bride. That being the case, I need someone to practice with. I've already cleaned your room and served you tea, as a wife would, but a real wife needs to do far, far more than menial chores.
I mean, I mean, that's not only wives' duties, okay? That's both parties.
Dinner can wait, and so can drawing you a bath. If I am to truly embrace my new role, I need much more experience. I want to satisfy you down to your very core. I would like to offer my body unto you, and in doing so, I will familiarize myself with the new role of mine. I will become a wonderful wife and any man would be proud of. But I only wish to show such an intimate side of myself to you. You are my dear, wonderful Hiroki, and I like you a lot. You mean a great deal to me, so please, let me show you how devoted I am.
Once Hifumi and I have satisfied ourselves, Hifumi then prepares my dinner. For my there is more than leftovers. How dare you say that? It tastes delicious. At least you said that. Party cool and serve atop warm white rice. Truly, Hifumi's cooking is incredible. Nothing else on the serve can beat it. Dinner consumed and copious amounts of green tea drunk, Hifumi then draws me a bath. I look straight in the tube, letting the tension escape from my body. I'm kind of disappointed you are alone there. The warm water is a great comfort. It feels like it's washed the accumulated fatigue of the last week away. I scrub at my skin until it turns pink, then let myself recline against the lip of the tub. I'm not sure how long I lie there, soaking. I think I might have fallen asleep at one point, but luckily my head doesn't dip under the water. Never have I managed to fall asleep in the bathtub. But then again, it's been forever since I took a bath in the bathtub. It's always shower really. Well, at least an hour has passed, and the parts of my fingers and toes have turned pruny. I hoist myself out of the tub. I wrap my body in a warm, fluffy towel, prepared by Hifumi of course, and let the water drain from the tub. I dry my hair, change my nightclothes, brush my teeth, return to my room to sleep. Hifumi waits for me patiently throughout this. She smiles at me tenderly as a mother might. Please no. And tucks my up into my futon. Then she presses a kiss to my forehead and bids me a good night's sleep. You are not staying? I yawn, my eyelids falling shut, and succumb to my mounting fatigue. As I drift into the land of slumber, I consciously find myself dwelling on one particular memory again, and that is memory of your ex-previous girlfriend. Now I need to check something out. If this is the same, if I join you, will it be the same? It will be the same. So I got the proper ending, I guess one of the two endings that the game has. And now we got the second one. So I thought I failed, but I didn't actually. I guess I can feel sorts of good about that. Anyway, that was Sakura Succubus 2. Apparently Sakura Succubus 3 is coming soonish. I don't remember exactly when. I can check actually quickly, hopefully. Come on, load faster. It loads for, okay, it's there. September 8th. So yeah, more or less 3 weeks. Very soon, very soon. To be fair, if anything, okay, I look forward to seeing Rune again, that's true. But I look forward more to Sakura Succubus 3. Yes. I guess you can understand me why. I mean, I definitely prefer the MC to be male in the end, because I can get into the character sorts of more, and so on. You know what, I have a really big problem now, because I honestly am super confused who would be my favorite girl now. I mean, Ayu definitely takes the last place. That's not saying definitely. I'm not even thinking if there is anyone to compete with her for the last place, because she's out there. But Hifumi, Marina, Hazel and Cosmos, I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know. So I think that given that Marina has a bit of a sadistic side, and that sadistic side might be actually a bit too high, I feel like she might be the fourth place. I definitely like Hifumi's character as well, because I mean she has the waifu characteristic as well. That's true, but I'm kind of worried about the fact that she cooks way too much, and if you get with her, you'll become fat. I don't want that. And she might be saying, "Oh, I'm still happy with you," and so on, but I'm still not happy that you have to bear with a fat ass. Yes, so yeah. Then again, I mean, that's the only thing I have a problem with. Maybe also the fact that she says, or maybe he says that she's kind of being treated by like a mother. I think that's why she would take the third place. Now Hazel and Cosmos. I feel like Hazel would still be second in the end, because she said she's with multiple people, sorts of relationship and so on. So yeah, that would bother me. She's Succubus, so I mean, I guess that would be natural, but I don't know if I could withstand that anyway. And well, Cosmos is Cosmos. I mean, she's the girlfriend, sort of. I mean, she's the girlfriend in the game, basically. So yeah, I think I would still keep to Cosmos myself as my favorite girl. Anyway, that was Sakura Succubus 2. Hope you enjoyed, and I guess we'll have to move to some other game before Sakura Night 2 is out. I don't know exactly what, even though I probably should record it today as well. We'll find out. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, or have a great night. Bye bye.